The Ellwood City Police Department is a small agency. Got 10 full-time officers and 3 part-time. For them to have somebody suspended and demoted is a makes a big impact. They had an officer, former sergeant by the name of Robert Magnifico, who was one of 2 officers that responded to a call in which 2 young men were filming and were asked to leave from a Sheetz gas station. Well, they left, but came back because one of them forgot their phone. Former sergeant, now regular patrol or police officer Magnifico lost his cool. And you're going to see it in the clip that I have. Now, this guy is also a football coach, which probably makes this worse because he should know how to deal with young men. My question is, was he having, what was wrong with his mental status? Here's somebody who looks like he's been around the block a few times. He's a police officer and a high school football coach. So this guy should understand, how to keep his cool through adverse situations. So let's let you see the clip. Also, if you don't mind, hit like, hit subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 people. So here we go.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
In an update to a story you saw first on KDKA, an Ellwood City police officer is now temporarily off the force after this controversial confrontation at a gas station was caught on camera. Tonight, Borough Council voted for punishments for Sergeant Rob Magnifico. KDK's Jennifer Barrasso joins us now live with the results of that voting. Jen.
Thanks, Cam. Well, Ellwood City Borough Council voted unanimously to suspend Sergeant Rob Magnifico for 10 days without pay. They've demoted him from sergeant to officer. They've also ordered him to do anger management classes and de-escalation courses. We caught up with the mayor after the meeting.
Yeah, I said from the beginning, we don't condone this kind of behavior. It will be addressed. And I think we took the steps this evening to do that. We took this matter very seriously. A lot of time and effort went into this, decisions made by myself and the governing body. And we want to continue to move forward as a community and making sure that Ellwood City is still the place to be.
We showed you the video that put Magnifico in hot water. You see 20-year-old Devin Hartman hit the wall after being pushed by the then sergeant inside the Sheetz store on June 6th after 1 a.m. Hartman tells KDKA he was told to leave Sheetz after he and his friend were recording or vlogging. He says he left his cell phone and came back to get it, but employees told him it wasn't there. They called police when he refused to leave. The 20-year-old said he told officers it was his phone and even put the password in it, but they wouldn't give it to him.
I don't give a bro, I want my phone.
When he cursed, Magnifico comes from behind the food station and shoves him into the wall. Eventually, Hartman gets up, gets his phone, and he asks the officer for his information.
My name is Magnifico. My badge number is 5815. Don't touch me.
Rob Magnifico was not at tonight's meeting, and the next step, the bargaining unit has a chance to appeal the decision, and at last check, he is still the head football coach at Riverside High. Reporting live, Jennifer Barrasso, KDKA TV News.
Thanks, Jen.
He's going to have to complete courses in anger management and de-escalation within the next 6 months. My question is, one, why would you let your mental status get to the point that you would treat somebody like this? People forget their phones all the time. Seriously, people forget their phones all the time. Why are you freaking out like this? Seriously. You should know what young men act like. A single swear word should not lead you to the point that you are doing what he did. And there are a lot of people also making comments about the end of the end of the video. He goes, "Don't touch me," to this kid. Well, I hate to tell you there, police officer Robert Magnifico, but you don't come across as somebody who should be saying that after you did what you did. This is why I say, and I have said it and will keep saying it, that there is a need for police officers, especially for those on patrol or those that are corrections officers, to have mental health professionals around them so that they can monitor their mental status. Every couple of hours, have the police officer come into the station, unless they're just in a sheriff's department of a wide flung county, and see how they're coping with what they've had to deal with that day. Because that might help prevent stuff like this, because it seems like this. Now, I may be wrong, but it looks like he may have just had come from a high stress situation and had not had chance to de-stress. There seriously needs to be a way for police officers to be able to do their job and still be treated in a way that they can back off of situations where they have people there helping them back off of situations. But that's my thought process. I'm not into defunding the police. I'm into having law enforcement that has a better grasp on the situation, especially considering everything is supposed to be recorded nowadays. You've got to keep your cool. You've got to be 100% professional. And one of the ways that they can do that is with additional help when it comes to mental health. This is just my thought process. You tell me what you think. This has been Paul, Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.